Donnie Houston.
Dream to be a rap star, cause I'm sipping hard. 19 years old, got my first foreign car, cause I come down quick, and you know I live live. Stick got 1, 2, 3s on that 735, and he popped up with glass, and he's showing his ass, but he's locked up in the past, but he's coming out fast, so he can come up quick, because we're gonna climb the ladder. Keke coming through, and I'm ready to squash the chatter, it don't matter. I'm fatter with the blades on my bus, cause I'm coming down. Robotus, I must kick flow at the top of the head, cause bunch of niggas in the world think I'm scared.
What up, what up, what up?
What's
going on? What's going on? Regular day, what's up, boy?
Still real and I can split lyrics. Now in 21 states, the world's hearing. Draped up and
Let me see, Danielle, what's going on?
talking about standing on my feet, smoking sweet. Rappers in the South, 8 ballin' MJG.
I'm in the
They
spot.
showed the way. Now Keke's on the rise.
I'm in the studio. Calvin, what's the deal, boy?
Showing pops a rhyme. I'ma come through and show my what climb. Show my ass and I'm last in the wood fucking line. Coming down like a shining star. I'ma shine in the sky. My mind like that Johnny Key.
Mike Mays, what's up, boy?
High sipping drink, popping pills with that boy poking, and you know I'm getting crunk. Back in the game, I swung red and popped the trunk with that boy Rick in the wood, Nina 8. Coming down, finna set it straight, and I got a what take in your
Walters, what's going on?
cause I'm real.
Mike D.
Damn, in the source, in the picture.
Oh, let me let him in.
Standing up live, Keke in a stride, knocking the take my pride. What's the golden rule? Dropped out of school. Now I'm in the what BT with a cooler.
What's the deal? Hold on. Let me get my shit together. What's going down?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's the deal?
Cool. Y'all finna get it kicking, huh? I'm just ready to hear what the Don got to say.
Yeah, for sure. Tell me this, who the Freestyle King?
Man, don't get me started. Fat Pat. Don't get me started. I'm going to give it to PAT, man. Boy, these niggas sensitive right now, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Living though, if I had to put my money on it, man, all bullshit aside, man, I'm going to go with Poking, man.
Odina?
I'm going to go with Poking.
Hey, Pokey really the sleeper. Pokey really the sleeper picking this whole thing on the cool.
Man, they better not sleep on straight leg, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I sleep on straight leg bacon, man. All you got to do is talk about food, he gonna win, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we gonna have to do us one of these here, man. When you get through it done, man, set it up for this week. Let's do it.
Man, let's do it for sure.
Already,
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you checking in, man.
Yes, sir. I'm listening, man. Y'all get it crunk. All right.
Already. Man, Mike D. That's what's up, man. Miggity Mike D, man. It's always good to chop it up with Mike D. We're going to get us one for real. Let's see, you waiting on Keke, waiting on the Don. Who the freestyle? Y'all tell me who the freestyle king. Y'all chime in. Who's the freestyle king? Mufasa, what's up, boy? Y'all tap in, chime in. Layla, what's up? E-Man, what's the deal? Who's the freestyle king? Who's the freestyle king? Drink man, yeah, for sure. AJ, what's up, boy? Man, we got to get flipping here, man. Got to get flipped. Key, there he is. Keke, okay. Already. Boom. Let me see if I'm trying to find the freestyle king.
Hey, we go. What up?
What's the deal? Is this a freestyle king? Am I talking to the freestyle king right now? What's going down,
What's good?
man?
What's happening, man? How you doing, man? You good?
I'm chilling, man. Y'all see what you sipping on, man? Hold on, we got a bad connection.
Yeah, so I won't be getting no mess ups up in there, man. You know I'm old school. What's good, man?
Man, chilling, man. What's going down, man?
Oh man.
Got the internet's on fire right now, man.
Well, you know, out top, man, it wasn't for everybody, man, it ain't even that kind of, you know, it ain't that kind of. Let me push back whatever bed to see, man. So yeah. It ain't that. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really was some city, man. I just was trying to have a good time. It ain't supposed to transfer it over to catalogs and all that. Everybody's favorite is whoever their favorite is, man. This ain't nothing but barbershop, man. This ain't nothing but LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, baseball, whatever you like. That's all this is, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your opinion is, however you feel about it, it wasn't to sway it or change it. We just having a good time, man. We all stuck in the house. Now, I love the conversation. I love the topic because I love to debate sports. I love to debate all types of things. So it's no problem with me, the topic. I don't want no beefs and wars and comparisons and hate. I don't want it to end up to that after that because it's not that important. How I feel about myself and how the next person feel about themselves, this shouldn't change it at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was my biggest thing to everybody, man. I was just, you know, let's just have a good time with it, man, whatever we done. It didn't even start off as a Freestyle King challenge and none of that. You know what I'm saying? It just started off with a, you know, for the younger generation in this era to come speak their piece about it and for the OGs to say what they say, and then it didn't carry on to Thursday. It's going into Friday, Saturday. And I ain't wanted to do that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, for sure. Nah, it definitely, you know what I'm saying? It's good that you cleared it up and that it stand on the up, you know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. Like you say, I look at the freestyle kind of like the dunk contest. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, you don't necessarily need that to win the championship, but goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you jump from the free throw line, do a 360, shit, you know what I'm saying? So,
the thing about it, man, like, Propane, my little brother, man, and he loved me to death. So he's Southside and he a Keke fan, so he gonna do what he do. So that, and I let him play and ask different questions, and we just talking about who loved what and whatever. And the main thing about the Freestyle King thing is, it's always been this for years. It's all about what's your preference and what you think. You know what I'm saying? When he asked me about this is gonna be this kind of criteria, or it's gonna be this, or it's gonna be that, then of course I'm gonna vote for myself for that. Me and the people don't understand. Me and Flip, we good. We talk about this same subject. We had a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying? And he telling me, man, as a young, how he felt as a freestyle battler and an MC and all that. And I told him how I felt as my flows being legendary and what they done for the culture and all that. So it's no big thing, man. But when you get to stuff, we start talking about monies and who had it ain't that big, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not to divide the city. And one of the first things I want to do, and one of the main things that has been carrying over for a few days that I want to just say was, if this not for you, then it's not even for you. It's no need of nobody getting mad. Man, I don't give a this not for you then. You know what I'm saying? This just a common thing. That's just like if you don't like basketball, it's no need of you staying in the barbershop arguing about LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan. Basketball ain't your thing.
Right.
It's football. So every young cat in the city know I love them, man. I'm on everything young. I put them on my albums. I do verses for them. So we not trying to keep on over pushing this era. This had nothing to do with this. Man, let me tell you something, man. In the next 10 years, 5 years, we're going to argue over who impact was big, Megan Thee Stallion, Sauce Walker. We're going to have these same arguments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is, man. I was just lasting longer because it's a culture thing. So at the end of the day, man, I don't want this to carry on outside the quarantine and outside of that, man. It's a city thing. I'm from Houston, period, man. I listen to old and new, so, and ones before me and ones coming after me. So it's love off top.
Yeah. So I mean, you say, that boy DA in here. DA, what's the deal? Man, you saying you want to carry outside the quarantine. So are you saying that this is more like a talk thing, or is that ever gonna be an actual battle?
The thing is this. All I was saying was, to make sense, was in the beginning, I was talking about having a debate topic like my birthday party.
Right.
I was going to run everybody down my debate topic, down my birthday party, to come in just like this here, pitch why they the Freestyle King. I got the crown. I done this. I did this, Flip, all of them. Well, I never said that it was going to be a freestyle because Just like right now, man, I ain't finna turn on no beat or nothing to start freestyle.
I was gonna ask you that because I mean I see E and Flip. They've been kind of they've been putting their bid in, man. They dropping them too.
I don't be doing that, man. You know, I love them. Flip, my brother E, he love the freestyle, man. Watch this here. This is how y'all know that this is not a game. You don't never see me do that.
Yeah.
You don't never see me in no challenges or the such and such rap challenge. Man, that ain't my thing. Man, let me tell you something, man. If it's a big crowd in here and the lights on and everything, then I'm going to do my do, man. I'm going to step up and such. And that's why we try to make. Now, we are trying to put together a moment, a cipher, a freestyle thing so everybody can get their moment. This wasn't going to be a place where all of us can gather at one time and get a moment on IG Live. So I never said that. Now that it's transpired into something big, man, let's make it for the city. Let's invite whoever such. Let's get the OG freestylers and let's get some of the top recognized names in the city that call themselves freestylers and just make it big and make it for the city. As long as we can come out of that as the city. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to come out of it as, man, man, this wasn't compare. This wasn't to compare money, compare nobody, man. I got money. Everybody got money. I got accolades. I got, whatever. So this wasn't about that. This was just about, man, who you liked in the era of the Freestyle King.
Right.
Now it turned on who the best rapper, who done this. I didn't want to carry it on to that. So yeah, I would next move, but in order to make it good, it ought to be something that we need to do that we can gather up and really get all the fans involved and really do it live. I don't think that trying to put a freestyle battle together on IG Live is something that was going to work for the fans. So we in the works of, if we can get past the 3-4 days of drying it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I've been telling everybody for the last couple of days. Man, let's not wear it out and wear in the
Let it cool down a little bit.
Nobody don't even give a damn about even seeing it or hearing it no more. And they tired of talking about it because it's getting beefy and all that now. So we just trying to work on it, man. If it works out, but we all get a chance to Pokers and ESG Flips and whoever else, the young whatever, and we get a chance to do a freestyle, I'm with it. But it was never intended for it to be a freestyle battle on IG Live.
Yeah. So even if it came down, I still think the conversation was still good. Because, I mean, just to see y'all have that exchange, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about moments and shit like that. Would there ever be a time where you say, okay, we're going to crown the Freestyle King? Like how I went with Flip. Like, all right, Flip is the Freestyle King. Are we going to come from this and say, okay, this is the official Freestyle King?
Well, the topic came up, and what and one of the main things about it, man, is hard. It's all about what are the parameters and what you feel like and what's your criteria to make this person a freestyle king. If you're a person that don't even care nothing about this city, it's just a topic, cool with it. But that's my whole thing. I don't know if you're going to ever get Flip fans the way that they feel about him as the freestyle king to go against my fans that feel like I am, or Pat fans that feel like he is, or how we going to move this part out if this person ain't here and Pat says so. So my whole thing is, if we was to crown LeBron the best basketball player today, you ain't gonna get the Jordan fans to agree. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get the Kobe fans to agree. So my whole thing is, I don't know if it'll ever be a day where the city will come to the terms of, oh, this the person. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody Pride and none of the other people involved will ever sit with it. All you can do is make your pitch for yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is why I do it, and let the fans tell it, and let the fans people, and that's what I wanted to do from the beginning. All I was trying to make sure that I did, homie, was each time that I did an IG Live or I did something, I wanted it to be like my birthday party. I wanted it to be like when I made my drink on there. Man, just exciting. Yeah. Have a good time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't go on this shit every day. It takes me 30 minutes to get people even get on my live.
Yeah,
you know So I definitely wasn't trying to go on there. And
now, I want to commend you for chiming in today on time, man. You was on time.
Oh, yeah, I'm in that. Well, see, I've noticed that it's easy for me to get on somebody else's. Yeah. I just can't get nobody on my shit.
Now, you know what it is? If you look down, it's a little box, man, right next to where you can comment. If you hit that box, that's your request box, and you just go in there and you find your name.
Listen, I know where the request box and all that shit is. It just ain't work. And then this the part that kills me with it. If I'm telling you that I'm finna have Big Pokey or Bun B or somebody on my request, and we finna have this at
Don't
7
bang
o'clock.
behind.
I can't understand why when soon as I turn it on, I got 39 requests right here.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
I ain't even told you I'm finna talk to you, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is. I just be really having fun with it. I told people that's my pregame. Man, it's all for fun with me. I've embraced being an OG. I get to the money. When I'm ready to go mess with the youngsters, I call it down in Houston. I get beats. I go get the young cats, DJ Chose, XO. It don't matter to me. So I'm entwined with the cat. Man, I love everything out here. South Walkers, Maxo Creams, Ken the Mans. I'm into everything. You know what I'm saying? Anaya, I listen to different things. I check on different stuff. But from an OG come say, this ain't nothing but family reunion locker room talk, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing but them same old battle talks that we doing. So I don't want nobody in their feelings. I don't want nobody out their feelings behind it. I just want to do it. But I'm going to put together, I'm working on it. I'm not going to say me, we're going to put together we're trying to put together a good freestyle competition where it sounds good, it's friendly, it's great for the city get to see the freestylers and all the talent. But at the same time, let's not wear it out or kill it before we get to that moment. You get what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I'm trying to really say or really do or get done. But you know, main thing I wanted to say, man, I'm ending it today. This is my last interview about it. I'm ready to cut it off until we can at least get the next thing that I post or say anything about it is me saying, hey man, we got an official day. We're gonna do a cipher. We're gonna do it like this. And so if I don't got that information right there, I ain't posted because I don't want to drag it out because I want to still love and have the same relationships with some of these people when we come out of here, man. We shouldn't be ended or high side. No, I can't look at you or shake your hand no more. And this ain't just for the rappers. I'm talking about people on the. Hey man, it be people that
spectators.
They spectators and they feeling. Even the spectators still be mad when you see them out because man, it ain't just the rappers and the artists. It's the people who they fans, man. They particular fans be mad. So it ain't even about that. We all family. Man, I jam Slim album when it come out. I jam whoever trades my nigga. I jam Roy. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that the Freestyle King was nothing but. Man, I'm picking myself for the Freestyle King every time. I feel like I got the stats. I feel like I put in the work. I got the history. I got the legend.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, y'all.
That's me. I don't knock the next person for picking themselves. Yeah. When people ask me what the topic wasn't about, if you pick yourself, I was trying to have a roundtable discussion to talk about why you pick yourself. Why you the one? Let me hear. Yeah. Bring your fans in. Let your fans say why you want. If yours is, if Flip's is, I got the trophy. Screw gave it to me. I'm a battling freestyle. So this why. Let the fans say what they say. Mine's is this here. If Poke is this, if ESG's that. It was just that to turn it into, man, I'm better than you. F you and that. No, man, it ain't that serious. You can't change my mind on how I think before Easter or after Easter. So it's all good.
Yeah. And I mean, to be fair, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can be the city kings in y'all own right, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But as one of them, how would you define a freestyle king, a true freestyle king?
Well, what I told me and little bro, we had a conversation, man. We talk an hour, we talk about it. And man, it was a good, like when I say little bro, I'm talking about Flip. It was a good enlightening conversation, man, because I did always want to know, man, I'm not worried about the part of what screwed it. I wanted to know from a skill standpoint and what you do, what made you feel like you was the freestyle king or whatever. I always told people, my criteria of me being a freestyle king was I had the most, first of all, just from the top, I had the most legendary freestyles in the city. If we talking about this particular subject, people got different freestyle terminology. The freestyle that you see people go do on Funkmaster Flex, or the freestyle that they call them out of town, Freestyle Friday, different than ours.
Right.
Texas freestyle, legendary freestyles that built the city from DJ Screw, people that made these hooks off of these beats, these terminology, these samples. I got the most of any of that. With me being at Screw House from 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and really capturing the moment and battling Fat Pat and idolizing Fat Pat for the real freestyle trophy and all that, I'm basing my accolades and stats from them moments. You know what I'm saying? the new moments of who's the better freestyler at this particular time, who got this and who got that. I wasn't never basing mine on that. Man, I'm still cold with the freestyle. Man, I just dropped a freestyle album, man. Went on the Billboard, ABA 5. So freestyle is my thing. It's all on me. My technique of freestyle is much, much different than that. I'm a storyteller. I'm a picture painter. I'm a moment guy. I love the moment. I love the crowd right there. I love them knowing that here come the freestyle. I just did one the other day on my Instagram while we was at the House of Blues for my birthday, and I came in. And so somebody passed me the drink, nigga, and lit the whole. I'm that kind of freestyle. That's the kind of shit that I like to do. I like to control the crowd. I like the moment. Now, I can put on a beat and finish it in 3-4 minutes if I have to do that. I can go around the whole room if I need to do that. But my favorite freestyle and my method, because when I was young, I always made legendary freestyle moments. That's why these songs are hooks. 25 Lighters, when we went and recorded that with Demon DMD, that was a legendary freestyle moment. When I did Rock His Back Door Twice, Now They Call Tuesday, it was a legendary freestyle moment. When Who's Next with Plex and Who's came out, when I did Draped Up and Dripped Out, these were legendary freestyle moments. So when I say the king, I always think about my freestyles and what kind of impact that they made on the culture. That's why I say that I'm the king. What did all y'all freestyles, y'all got this, you got this, got that, but which one of y'all freestyles impacted the culture of what we do? So if you saying you the king based on, hey man, I do this, I think I'm better at doing this than any one of them, that makes me the king, and that's why my fans say, I support that and I praise that. I just put my pitch in and say I'm the king because if a producer in this city right now, and they tell you, hey man, we got a $100,000 check from you, we need the coldest sample freestyle out this city that's gonna set the city on fire, the producer gonna make mine.
That's a fact.
Off top, it's gonna be one of my freestyles. So I'm not saying that makes me better than them in this kind of way or better than them in this kind of way. I say it makes me the king because I got the most legendary freestyles. I had the most moments. I'm not saying that Pat wasn't better than me or he wasn't the king before me. I represent and hold the torch for my brother because he couldn't carry on and keep going on based on what happened. Man, you know what? And this is the first time that I've said this, and I'm glad it'll be on your show. Want to say something different. Nobody ever thought about this. We always thought about Pimp C and different things they'll say. I wonder what Pat will be saying hearing some of these people talking about they the king. We always talking about what Pimp C is saying. It means a lot because Pimp C is a. But when it comes to this freestyle king, us and anybody from our era that know Fat Pat, niggas wouldn't be out here to be talking about they the king out here with Pat about it. His comment about the king will be real groovy. You know what I'm saying? It'll be real groovy. And let me tell you something. I bet you this here. I put this on anything that I love. The only person that Pat would consider a king to battle him or rival him would be me. Period. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thing. So when it comes to like ESG and his fans, they believe he the king. Man, ESG freestyle every show. He do it. He great at what he do. His fans support him in that way. Flip say he got the trophy. Screw gave it to him. He been battling since he was 12. He's a freestyle. He can battle for days. That's his reason why. That's why his fans vote for me. When my fans come in and vote for me and support me as a freestyle king, it's going to be on who got the most and who freestyles is the most impactful for the culture. And I just think that my freestyles and my days of doing that is the most. If I got to wake up right now and do it, I do it. You know what I'm saying? If we had a battle, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I do. I love the moment. Let the mic down. Man, if you go look at on my ABA, on my viral that I dropped, it's all about I'm in this big booth with the mic down and I come right out. I miss Screw You. I miss Fat Pat. When I leave out, man, it's chill bumps on the arm. It's moments. All my freestyles is about moments, man. So I ain't gonna never say that they better than this person for this reason or better than this person for this reason. They may have me on them reasons. I may not even challenge them on the reason. But for the reasons that I think when you make the criteria for the legendary freestyle king of Houston, you got to put everything in the pot. So it was just a thing, man. And I love the whole city. Flip, my brother, we're going to do a Freestyle King album. Just like we playing, we're going to still do all this. We're going to do the cypher. And at the end of the day, man, Legend Talk Bar and Grill, man. Everybody get to have their moment there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody get to have their moment at Legend Talk Bar and Grill, man, for real.
Now, so tell me this. When it's all said and done, because we was just talking about Fat Pat. And then I don't know if you saw Misha Hawkins had a trophy.
I know, that's my sister.
Yeah, the Freestyle King trophy. Would you be okay walking away with it with saying, all right, you know what? Fat Pat is the Freestyle King, end of the sentence.
See, this is what people don't understand. Fat Pat is the freestyle. Was, whatever you want to call it. When I was young, that trophy meant everything to me. Pat 5 years older than me. When I heard about that trophy, I was, what's the name? When I heard about that trophy, I was 17 or 18. Pat was about 22 or 23, grown, going to high rollers. So if Pat was here, just the same way people say they got this and got, Pat would be saying, hey, man, I got the trophy. I'm the one started it all. I'm the one such. But facts is facts. Pat don't have more freestyles than me.
Yeah, when you start talking about the impact, then you got it. I got you. Yeah.
Pat don't have more freestyles than me. Pat don't have more tapes than me. See, people getting it twisted. I'm not saying like I got more freestyles, like I just went to Screwhouse all the time and I got a lot of freestyles. No. I got the most freestyles that everybody can sing. See, I'm not talking about my freestyles known on the north side, on the south side. My freestyles known anywhere in the city.
Peeping in my windows,
Peeping in my windows.
Dragon's back door, twice now they call Houston.
All these different things. Now I gotta work my wood grain wheels with the flow with that part in there. All these, the MC Light beat, the big, all these are legendary freestyles. I'm a G came out of Peeping in the Window. Break 'em Off Real Bad and Wood Grain Wheel came out the same.
Who was next for Plex?
The same freestyle. I just played it the other day.
Yeah.
These legendary freestyles, man. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, I'm cool with that part of it. I ain't battling for that, man. That's why, man, let me tell you what people don't understand. This wasn't no me call out everybody. Man, when I did this on Easter, the first thing I did was got off the phone and called little bro Flip. Hey, man, I want you to come on my show. Let you talk Bar and Grill. We fish to talk shit. This fish to be fucking beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So then it just kind of turned to some other shit as it went. Me and Flip, we tight, eat everything fine. It just ended up going some other way. So it's just, what's the name, man? That's just like the LeBron fan. They tired of hearing about Jordan. They tired. But we ain't.
Yeah.
Not the Jordan fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the Kobe fan, and watch this, is the same thing with this. I'm a big Kobe fan. Big Kobe. I'm as big as Kobe fan I am, I'm mad. Y'all steady putting my boy in third and passing LeBron, passing my boy up. I'm hot about it. I argue goddamn from here to New York for Kobe.
Yeah.
It's the same shit, man. It don't change when it's over. When the argument over, that LeBron fan still lead there talking about King James is the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So this the same thing, man. So yesterday with Propane, it was just a little different because that's really fun. Me and Slim talk on the phone often. I wear him, get on his nerve, fuck with him. We talk about all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? He my guy. So the thing is about it is where we ranking and all that with music, man. You know, man, the DJ stuff, we can play music, my 20 songs, his, roll, power walls, all that. It's all for the good, for the culture. You're going to have the Southside fans, the Northside fans, the Houston fans. They're going to still love what they love. At the end of the day, it's not for us to make a beef about it. It ain't that big.
Yeah, it ain't to divide. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah. So what would you say? What's your what would you say your top 5 or your favorite 5 freestyles that you done? Well,
I would say, man. Man.
Even if it ain't based off of most popular, if it's like, man, when we made this one, this was my favorite one. You know what I'm saying?
Funk on Your Mind is my favorite freestyle.
Because it was the first one.
because it was the first. It's me and Pat first freestyle, and it's really the freestyle that broke the whole ice of Fat Pat and Lil Keke. The whole dominate. Everybody, Fat had Pat been doing this little thing. I came over to Screw House and killed it. But Funk on Your Mind was the real first song of a Fat Pat. And see, this is how we go right here. If you don't know nothing about Funk on Your Mind, that eliminates you from the whole conversation right there with me right there. That's what, hey man, if anybody know anything from Dead End, South Park, Third Ward, any early days, anybody know that Funk on Your Mind might be the most important freestyle from Screw, because that's the one that broke the ice from a freestyle standpoint with me and Pat, and it's the one that's closest to a song. That's the one that amazed me. It's me and Pat first time hooking up, and guess what it was? A moment.
Yeah.
That moment of Fat Pat knocking on that door and my first time meeting him, as soon as he come in, Screw introducing us, and 2 minutes later turning that beat on, and we going at it, and then Duke was there, and me and Fat Pat go to battle and going at it so hard, Duke just leave it alone, let us go to it, at it on the big mellow. This history. This history. And that's all I'm saying, man. So that Peeping in My Window is one of my favorite ones, just because that was one of the first songs that it didn't matter who beat that was. When you hear dum, 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 you think about me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care who beat it. So you think about me as soon as you hear that right there. That's one of my favorite freestyle. The Knick Knack Patty Whack, give
Give
a
a G a key. Yeah. Yeah.
Now give me an extra OG. Mama packed my lunch up with the cookies and pickles.
Yeah.
I used to come down on the
Candy
candy
tricycle.
See, these legendary flows, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These the ones that's the soundtrack to your life. These the ones that raised you. These the ones that you went to school on. These the ones that you played in your car. That's all I be saying from a King stand. And get what? Some of them funny, some of them corny, some of them crazy, but they all legendary.
Yeah.
They all legendary freestyle. Hey man, you can stand up in any crowd in any club in Houston and scream out the word Rocky's back door twice. Now they call, and the whole everybody gonna come with
you.
You
Can stand up in any club and yell, "I'm draped up and dripped out."
And it's gonna do what it do. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna do what it do. So that's the only way, man. It's just locker room talk, man. At the end of the day, little bruh, he freestyling at 8 o'clock. He finna do his thing. How he do it? Man, I can't even do that no more. I'm cold. I'm such, but 6, 7 been going. That's his thing. You know what I'm saying? That's his thing. ESG walk in the building, break the building out. You can't tell his fans no different. When I bring up my thing, it's just always about me being humble and making people say, hey, man, you know, respect the history. I feel like, man, I got one of the blueprints to the city. I played a big part in the way the culture move, and I just stand up for that, man. And at the end of the day, I'm an OG, man. Anything that can help out my little IG live with y'all youngsters, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Nah, we was talking about some of the freestyles, man. Some of the ones with Pokey, man. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Pokey got 2 of the most legendary tapes that there ever was.
Leaning on the switch was next place.
Biggest ones ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those tapes got Peeping in the Window. No, them tapes got 7 years on them and all that. 7 years, 7 years. Man, come on, man. So, you know, man, I love Pokey. I love his freestyle. I love everything he do. He don't take it. He don't get is a lot of reason why some of them don't get as far as wrapped up into the screw tape form of it or that, because at the end of the day, man, nobody got more screw tapes than me. You know what I'm saying? As far as from a rap and from a flow standpoint, man, you got to understand, I was 17, 16, 17, and 18 at the time. Man, I'm hungry. That's all I wanted to do was go to school. Yeah. That's it. Screw, rap, everybody take, man. So that's how I ended up with the most. But I always tell people it just wasn't about me having the most. It was also about the impact of my freestyles, though. Real talk.
Yeah, yeah. Man, you and Pokey, man, the other day, I had to end that on fire, man, about that bacon, man, that straight leg. You got to cook your bacon in the oven, bro. You got to cook your bacon in the oven. It's a longer process, man, but the bacon is
that's the whole thing. See, let me tell y'all something. At Legend Talk Bar and Grill, everything over here pretty. See, that's the whole main thing. See, we was making breakfast tacos. All we trying to do is just get the bacon off the skillet right quick, break it down and put it in the taco. poking with all this old little fat pig feet, pretty bacon, all this out the oven. I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. You know what I'm saying, man? And Legend Talk, he wasn't even mad. The cold thing about it, I ain't want to hear what he had to say anyway, because he wasn't at Legend Talk Bar and Grill. I invited you as a guest
Yeah.
to come over here to my spot over here at Legend Talk Bar and Grill while you out there on the barbecue pit, and you done turned this into a whole straight leg bacon that went viral just as much.
That's a fact.
Just as much as the goddamn Freestyle King thing that went. Man, my whole phone full of freestyles and bacon right now, man.
Yeah. Nah, that shit was great, man. You got to get Poker to use the IG more, man.
Well, man, the thing is, I told him, the thing is, he'll tell you. Man, before we even did the freestyle thing, Tank, man, I just noticed that, you know, whenever I go live, man, it's lit. They coming in, they messing with me, they didn't. So I was like, man, you got to come do a breakfast with me. I ain't finna be up at 3 in the morning when they on one of them lives. You got to get up, man, do a breakfast with me. Come on now, I'm going to bring you on. At this particular time on Easter, I just happened to tell him, man, I'm going to do a Freestyle King discussion with you. And we're going to, you know, put a round table together. Man, come on. And we put it on, man, and the shit went crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to come on here for the last day, man, give you respect and just let you know, man, that I appreciate it. And to the city, to the young cats and all, hey, man, we just cool it. It ain't no, man, it ain't no north side, south side, east to west, no Freestyle King battles and this nigga, and it's none of that. It's all Houston. It's all everything. Everybody that's involved in this conversation, from the great rappers that been brought up, Dope Easy, Killer Leon, Propane, niggas who's great writers, the best freestylers, nigga who got catalog. Man, it's all for a Houston win, man. A Houston win for sure.
Who will be your top five written lists?
Well, you know, man, like from a pen standpoint, it's just so many, man. You know, Face got one of the better pens I like. Like I say, I love Killer Leon. I think he rap anybody up under the table. I love my pen. I love Propane. I love Dope Bees. I love everybody differently for what they different to do. Like as if I had to make a robot. That's just like me, man. I think I'm the best picture painter, the best storyteller. You know what I'm saying? And from that type of
sweat on the purse. What it was sweat on the face, purse in the grocery bag, man. You can see that shit every time.
I'm gonna story. And man, people always think, man, that I told Propane this yesterday. I was like, man, the car game is just something that I do that's like a jump shot. That's my fadeaway. It's my sky hook. I go to it. It can't be stopped. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that that's my whole game of what I love to rap. I'm not here 20-something years later just from rapping my cars. I'm here 20-something years later because I make catalog music. You know what I'm saying, man? I make music that lasts a long time. Music that's like, it takes two to make a you know, right in your. I make music like that. You know what I'm saying? That lasts a long time. And I'm a hook lover. I love hooks. So with me loving hooks, I've always made mixtapes with hooks, tapes with hooks. I got 50, 60 albums. See, a lot of people, man, y'all into a lot of work, but man, I got 30 or 40 albums that might have ran right past your head. You know what I'm saying? That's on my catalog that I put out throughout the years that you might have been on key, but my key fans, they were on it. You know what I'm saying? So from a pen standpoint, I just like different people and what they bring to the table. And man, I like some of these girls. I like Anaya, and man, I think she's a hell of a storyteller. I think she gangster. You know what I'm saying? And I love Pro, his difference. I like Sauce Walker and his impact of what he do. I like Maxo Cream for being himself and doing what he do. I like Lil Jammy because he hood and he gangster. I like Bloodbath and Junebug repping their side of the town and doing what they do. I like each one. Man, let me tell you one of my favorite in the world. DJ Cho's one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorites. Because I just love him, how he just creative and do his own thing. And he go, man, DJ Cho's going to make the beat, rap on it, put it out, distribute it, promote it, shoot the video, hold the camera. He going to do everything. And I just love him for that, man. So when I go to gearing out, man, I be telling people all the time, man, when niggas go to rapping from out of town, I tell people all the time, man, I go get Killer, man. Killer Leon rap you up under the motherfucking table. I go get this nigga here, go do this here, such, blah, blah, blah. Me, man, I've always carried myself from an OG standpoint of, man, I got the, man, different people. Man, Trey, his whole impact to the game and what he do as far as a whole complete, from a rapper to a philanthropist to the whole thing. I love everybody different to what they do. Zero for having his genre of music. Slim for being the boss that he is. Paul Wall is a rapper. He's also the people's person. He's also saying, me, man, everybody know me from a 20-year standpoint. I'm just shit talking Key, man. Hey,
yeah.
I'm just talking shit, man. And from
Well,
music.
Key, you really more so like 25 plus now. You gotta add more. You gotta add 5 to that now.
What the thing
It's
is,
20,
man,
it's 2020.
based on my baby face and everything, I try to keep everything, keep them thinking that I'm really, staying up in here where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
But now, seriously though, Houston got too many rappers, too many artists, and too many different styles to get caught up. Man, you can't sit here and name all of them for. Man, I love the Rap-A-Lot era for this. I love Bun B, one of the best rappers and one of the MCs. I love him for him. And I don't look. It's not too many 3 or 4 niggas that's on top of me that I look at as OGs. Like Bun, Pimp, Scarface, K Reno, Street Military. These the old SPC period, South Park Coalition. These my OGs. I'm a little bit older. So when I come in there and start talking about my music and what Don't Mess with Texas did and such, I look at myself as an OG over Slim them and a little bit over them. Their music came a little bit after me. But I stay well and do what I need to do, and I'm still here because I go get all the youngsters to stay relevant. Man, I remember being young, 17 or 18, man, and I couldn't go get none of the old cats, man. They didn't really they wasn't feeling us like that. So I always said, man, when I got older, man, if DJ Chose need a verse, man, ask Junebug, ask DJ Chose, ask Fifth Ward JPs, ask South Walker. They got them. They call me for the verses. They get them right back. Now, everybody don't get it right back.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm a little slow. I be busy, but I'm going to get it to you. Kiara and them sometimes. And sometimes, man, you can't do everything because they don't know that, man, whether it's not always about money. Sometimes it's about money. Sometimes it ain't. But the most of the time, I just be really impressed and paying homage that, man, you still coming to get Key. It mean a lot for me for them to still be, for me to be still relevant and for them to still be able to, man, I got songs coming with Trap Boy Freddy. I mess with all the youngsters, man, to do what I do. So I never want them to get caught up thinking that, man, I go to my old niggas talking about that old shit again. Man, we're going to be talking about this shit to it old. And once you become an OG and you've lasted as long as me and your music and your talent and the person you hear, you better be happy that you have something to still talk about from 10 to 15 to 20 years ago when you become me. It's a lot of rappers that got in this shit 5 years ago. They out right now. 2 years ago, fuck 5, 2 years ago, and they out. So me just having an opportunity, man, to spark up, and man, hey, listen, I'll announce this right here on your live to get them crunk up right here. This next subject that I'm finna come with, this next Legend Talk Bar and Grill that I'm finna come with is supposed to tear out the motherfucking city up. This bitch, it might last 2-3 weeks. I'm telling you. Watch this motherfucker I'm finna pop out with in the next week and a half. And man, I'ma always do that. And at the end of the day, it's all fun, it's all love, it's just opinions. You tell me, man, I said when I did my podcast, which I was just about to launch April the 4th, right before I wanted to touch everybody and make everybody have a good time. I really mean that. Legend Talk Bar and Grill is everybody's moment. I wanted everybody to be able to say whatever. We're not finna get on here and be bored and say nothing. Each one of my podcasts, each one of my shows gonna be about making that sidecar. It's one of the biggest viral videos ever right now. Having my birthday party and tripping out in the kitchen, it's one of the biggest right now. The Slab King in Houston, it done tore the goddamn city to threads right now. And this next motherfucker, boy, I'm telling you, we're gonna talk about this big 3. And get what, man, I'm just doing it just to have fun and have a good time and kick it, man. So I really appreciate you having me on here because my Slab King conversation ends when me and you press that motherfucking button right there and cut it off. I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Until I get ready to announce we having a cipher or we having something like that because we're trying to put it together. If I can get everybody to just come together.
Freestyle King, I think you slipped. I think you slipped up and gave us the next one on accident.
The what? What you think it is?
Well, you said the Slab King, but I know you was meaning Freestyle King the whole time. But you slipped up and said Slab King.
We're gonna talk.
Come on now, King. Slab
Boy,
King.
we're gonna talk about this Slab King shit out here in Houston.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
We gonna talk about it from the streets to the. We gonna talk about it, and we going and get what I'm gonna do. Since you done popped it out of me, we gonna invite all kinds of Slab Kings. I'm gonna shock people with the Slab Kings that I'm gonna pull up to get to do what I'm trying to do. Tell a story and make they pitch about what slab mean to them. What's the concrete from the north to the south to the east to the west? Because guess what? A lot of people gonna go to talking about how much they don't give a damn, but the slab is another big major.
See, this gonna be good because somebody came on the podcast, remember ESG, and he was saying that, you know, the slab and like swingers and all that started in Herm Clark. So I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying? See what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying right there? That's what I'm talking about. See, we gonna have all that right there, signing gravy. But you know, and I feel like I'm coming to the game. I'm being the moderator of that, and I'm doing that subject because not because I'm telling them I'm this, I got this, and I'm a student of that subject.
Yeah.
I'm a big student of that subject right there. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get the young cats who represent this slab right now. See, and so we can break down what slab is, period. From the car to what you think, everything. I'm gonna go get the young cats. I'm gonna go get the OGs, and then I'm gonna go get special guests that really mean something to the slab. That's gonna spark up a lot of, man.
Yeah.
I'm working on that one right now. That's why I'm trying to get past this old.
Ooh, that's gonna be too live right there, man.
It's gonna be live, man. So that's my next one we're gonna do on Legend Talk Bar and Grill, man. We finna have I'm working on that one as we speak. And guess what? It's for the city, man, and it's for people to chime. It's people outside our city and everything, man. They love to hear this here, man. They love to do it. So, man, just shout out to the Donnie Houston, man, podcast for having me.
Man, appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man. Shout out to the whole city, man, to the young cats, to the up and coming, the ones I don't know, the ones I get mentioned. Let's do it for Houston. I pray for everybody's safety, everybody's health, man. They get out of this, and man, to all the legends, all the freestyles, all of y'all, stay tuned. We're gonna put together a big cipher. If you down, and you can come on there and do what you want, man. We just gonna put together the biggest MCs, the biggest freestylers in the city, and we're gonna put together a Houston cipher that's gonna be one of the biggest and the best that we ever seen. Now, how we split the bag or how we make it for the money or charity, that's all to put together, man. We're gonna bring in the best moderators, we're gonna bring in the best judges, the best DJs, and we working on it. If this was out of quarantine and we wasn't in Corona right now, it'll already be put together, it'll already be rolling. But nobody don't want to do nothing where it look all, cheap and cheesy, man, and all that. So, man, I appreciate you for having me. Houston, I thank y'all, man. Let's close it out, man. Y'all go check Flip out. He freestyling at 8 o'clock. He finna go in, do his thing, and man, let's just keep it player. Hopefully after that, man, after today, after the night, we shutting it down, and we're gonna get some updates and some times of we won't try to get it on and make it happen.
This is big, Key, man. It's always good talking to you, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, my brother.
Already. Ash, what's going down? What that boy say? No plastic bumper. Boys laying down the slab rules. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. DA. Man, thank y'all for tuning in. Anybody got any questions? Make sure y'all follow the podcast, man. We on Spotify, Apple Podcasts app, SoundCloud, YouTube, all of this. A link in my bio. Make sure you follow me. I'm Donnie Houston. That's on everything. Twitter, Facebook, all of it. Let me see who's trying to come in. Devo, what's the deal? Mike Mogul, what's going down? Donkey Boy, what's up? Mike D. Okay, bet, I got you. I'm going to bring Mike D back in. Let me see where he at. Shit, I don't see you. Mike, where you at? Hey, you got to request me, Mike. Or leave and come back in, and then I'm going to add you when you come back in. Let's see. Mike D at. you go. What's up?
Man, what's going down, baby?
Man, this boy getting chopped up, man. God damn it. Damn, it's a blessing to have a barber on deck, man. God damn.
Yeah, man. You know, in the backyard with it, man. Boss lifestyle. You know, it's quarantine style. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
King shit. You know.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. So what's going down, man?
And nothing. I'm sitting there listening to the Don talk, man. He being too modest, man. That nigga a king, man. He a freestyle king, man. I don't know why he like to be modest, man.
Yeah,
Him and Pokey, I put my money against him and Pokey any day on anybody, man.
yeah, yeah. I mean, but shit, hey man, you got some legendary ones too, though, man. They locked in the game, man. PDP all day, all night. You and Pat, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was putting it down, man. You were 3-2 and Pat on man, I can't think of the name of the tape. I was just listening to it the other day.
Codeine Fiend?
Not Codeine Fiend. It was you 3-2 and Pat on this one.
Yeah, Headed to the Classic. That one with me, Hawk.
Might be. But yeah, nah, you got some legendary ones. All y'all kings, man, on the cool, bro. That shit just.
Oh, you talking about that watch your enemies. Look, somebody say watch your enemies, man. Keep them close. That was me and JR. We went off on that motherfucker. That watch your enemies, dog. Keep them close like your Glock, especially closer to you because they want what you got.
Yeah.
And yeah. I'm waiting on one of them to call me out, boy. Look here. I'm going to eat their lunch up, man.
Yeah.
They ain't going to do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that, man. I'm going to hold it down for Third Ward, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. How you been making it through with the corona and everything, man?
Oh, man, just bossing right now, man. Just trying to stay, you know, out of everybody's face, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Just blessed to have, you know, big barbers come through, celebrity barbers come through. You know what I'm talking about?
Already.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we gonna have to run it, man. Yeah, keep being modest, man. I don't like that, man. Don't be modest, Key.
Yeah. Tell me this. Tell me this. If you had to pick, because I was asking Keke, I knew he was gonna say Pat off top just because of relationship. But Keke and Pokey got some legendary freestyles. Keke and Pokey or Keke and Pat? Who you go? Who was live?
Keke and Pokey or Keke and Pat? You gotta go with Keke and Pat because it's like that was his competition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Pat was his competition as well. Like Pat, people don't know, man. Pat, that kid ruffled his feathers, man. You know what I'm saying? That kid ruffled his feathers. When he dropped that draped up and dripped out and when that club started getting 1,200 for a song, man, that had Pat in an uproar, man. I'm telling you, man, when Screw ain't put him on that motherfucker.
Because Pat wasn't on that whole, he wasn't on that whole tape.
Oh, boy, I'm talking about he was in his feelings, man. He probably could have went and got on it after, but he had so much to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't on that motherfucker, boy. It was pitiful, man. You know, and then we forget about 3-2. You know, 3-2 had an impact out this world, man. You know, man, you know, Big Steve, you know.
Yeah.
But that man can't be forgotten, man. You know, like people getting their styles off them. I love to hear when Propane talk about Big Steve, man, because it's like I hate when they forget about it. Big Mello,
yeah.
Come on, man. The first rap singer for real.
Yeah.
For real. Max Dry Lex. You know what I'm saying? And boy, when we crank up this slab talk, I'm glad he said something.
Yeah. So okay, so who is the king if it ain't CB?
Man, and shit, it's gonna always be CB to me, man. Cause I mean, ain't nobody done it like the kid, man. Like, you know, he invented it. You know what I'm saying?
How old was Corey Blunt at that time, around that time when all that was going down? I know he was young, but I'm saying like about how young?
Man, this man been holding slabs since he was 16.
Huh.
Like when I had that Benz, that 420 big boy,
yeah,
Blunt 190 on swingers back then. Like niggas talking about foreigns on swingers, man. Niggas done that, man. Come on, man.
And you talking about like 89, 90?
Yeah, man. This man done that, man. This man had swingers on the 190, man. Like who did that? Like you know what I mean? Like yeah, you can't forget about JC, but at the same time, man, Blunt, man, he was just complete from head to toe, man. Like the man that had a step side and the Suburban.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Lexus and the Benz. You know what I'm saying? Like
which is the significance of the having the TV. He's talking about that, how he took the car to the
exactly. his history you can't take from Blunt. Like, you know what I mean? He took his car up to the motherfucking dealership to get his service, right? And that motherfucker had TVs in the headrest. Next thing you know, Suburban coming with TVs in the headrest. Everybody coming with him, man. The people took pictures of the man car and sent it to the big people that was over the, you know, putting the cars together.
Right.
That's the killer thing, man. The man like created culture with this shit, man. Like you can't, like the originator. You know what I'm saying? Like how you gonna take that from him? You can't. But it's a bunch of niggas did their shit though. Who you think?
I mean, for me, I'm gonna say Corey Blunt just for me because that's who I know the most about. You know what I'm saying? But then I done seen a couple of cars like some Smitty cars. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just seen he had the what was that, a fucking 77 Cutlass. I want to say Cutlass was hard. Might have I saw another lack of some shit. But I don't know. I've never seen more slabs, I don't think, than Corey Blunt. And just the stories I heard. I've only heard the most stories about Corey Blunt. But then I heard about JC and Herm Clark, too. You know what I'm saying? ESG came on and said that swinging started in the Clark, which I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
JC got some real history, too. They can't leave JC out of that talk there, man, because the man had 30, 40 cars in the yard, too, man. Like, like Fourth Ward Fish, like, you can't leave these people out, man. Like, you know, I think it's going to have to be broke up in generations. Because if you go for it now, you got to go with Lace. Yeah, right now, like, you know what I mean? You got too many people that's relevant with that took it on. But you know, as far as the king, it gotta be Blunt, man. As far as setting the trends, because like they were still half-ass putting cars together. When he started putting them all the way together, that's when it got serious.
Yeah. When you say all the way, what you mean? When you say all the way, what you mean? Tell me about all the way.
But see, like all the way, like boys might have had a paint, like might have had elbows with crush plus seats, with the pop roof and bang, but you ain't have paint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you might paint rims and this, that, and the third, but you ain't, man. Blunt.
But the inside wasn't done.
Yes, man. Blunt went from the front of the car under the motor, from the lady on the motherfucker, from the motherfucking grill to the bumper. You know what I'm saying? All the way complete, man.
So he put the woman on the grill and all that shit?
Yeah, he started the dough strips, all the wood grain,
No shit.
Like, yeah, man, that man like intricate with it, man. Like, I can't wait till he get out, man, and really like, you know, get with like a 713 Motors or something like that, Ash over there, and like get in the creative department and show these boys how to really hold. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, like, yeah, we had talked about that, man. When he get out, man, he got to come on the podcast, man. And we do that.
Oh, he shout. He real shout.
Yeah.
Real shout. That's why I keep like, you know, hey man, y'all don't be surprised. You know what I mean? Cause it's gonna crank up some shit, man. But like, yeah, we gotta get him in there and get him acclimated back to the system, man. For real, man. Like for real, like he on his way. He ain't back yet. Like somebody saying like he home. Not yet. His brother home. Not him yet. Almost. We waiting on one more little piece of paper to get signed. Oh.
Hey, they finna cut us in like a minute and a half. When they do though, we can jump back on.
Man, let you know that we right here, man. Then we can't forget about Condre. We better not
you told me a little bit about Condre.
Yeah, you can't forget about Condre and Joe Graves, man, because them boys did their thing over there too now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a hell of a topic, man. I can't wait, man. For real, man. But that's what it is, man. You know, me and you gonna be in touch, man. We got one coming, man. So we'll get us a good topic going.
For sure. It's always good talking to you.
With you, man. I love
Already.
You, man.
Already.
All right, big dog. All right.
Donnie Houston.